Pokemon, the Winner's Cup. Chapter 1. Battle for the Jade Star Badge. The battle between the Kumquat gym leader, Luana, and Ash Ketchum from Pallet Town will now begin, the gym announcer said. The Jade Star Badge hangs in a balance. Ash Ketchum took a deep breath. Luana stood at the opposite end of the large gym. White lines on the floor marked out the boundaries of the battle area. Ash had come a long way since he first became a Pokemon trainer. His journey to capture and train Pokemon had led him to the far-off Orange Islands. Here, trainers could battle 4 gym leaders known as the Orange Crew to earn badges in the Orange League. So far, Ash had earned 3 badges, the Coral Eye Badge, the Sea Ruby Badge, and the Spike Shell Badge. Earning the badges hadn't been easy. The Orange League battle revolved around strange task skills, rather than the traditional one-on-one Pokemon face-offs he was used to do in the Indigo League. This was his final battle. If he earned his 4th badge, he could go on to compete for the Winner's Cup. Ash wondered what sort of thing he would expect. What kind of twist would Luana throw at him? According to the Kumquat gym rules, this battle will be conducted as a double battle, the announcer continued. Each trainer would battle with a team of 2 Pokemon. Ash absorbed this information. In a typical battle, 2 Pokemon would battle each other until one fainted. The Pokemon left standing was the winner. But 2 Pokemon battling together was a different story. Ash knew they'd have to look out for each other. If one of the Pokemon fainted, the battle would be over. Luana smiled. The old woman reminded Ash a little of his mother, but he knew that she wouldn't go easy on him. Have you selected your Pokemon, Ash? Luana asked. She threw out 2 red and white Pokeballs. Marowak, Alakazam, I choose you, she shouted. The Pokeballs burst open, and 2 Pokemon appeared out of them. Ash recognized them both. Marowak was a ground-type Pokemon that wore a skull mask and used a bow in the battle. Alakazam was a powerful Psycho-type Pokemon with long, pointed ears. It carried a spoon in each hand. Ash's friends, Misty and Chasey, looked at Ash with concern. Beating a Psych-type Pokemon wasn't easy. Which 2 Pokemon would Ash choose? Pikachu! His yellow electric-type Pokemon was eager to battle. I'll use Pikachu, of course, Ash said. And this one. Ash threw out a Pokeball. A large orange Pokemon burst out. Go, Charizard! Ash cried. Charizard stomped its big feet and flapped its majestic wings. Ash smiled confidently. With Pikachu's electric attacks and Charizard's firepower, I will be unstoppable. Pikachu rushed out to take its place on the floor. Charizard stomped ahead of it, blocking its way. Angry sparks shot from Pikachu's cheeks. Charizard responded by shooting a stream of flame out of its mouth. Pikachu leapt up to dodge the fire. What are you 2 doing? Ash cried. You're not supposed to be fighting each other. We're here to win a badge. Ash's friend Misty shook her head. Her orange ponytail bobbed up and down. Ash's Pokemon are supposed to work as a team, she told her friend Stacy. Ash needs to get his Pokemon under control, the older boy agreed, but Ash didn't have time. Let the match begin, the announcer blared through the speaker. Alakazam, Marowak, go! Luana yelled. Alakazam and Marowak both ran to the center of the gym. Charizard, Pikachu, block their attack, Ash called out. Pikachu ran past Charizard. The fire and flying-type Pokemon didn't like that at all. It burned Pikachu's lightning bolt-shaped tail with a hot flame. Pika! Pikachu cried. It held its burned tail and glared at Charizard. Stop fighting! Ash scolded the Pokemon. Charizard, tackle Alakazam! Charizard nodded. It flew across the floor, aiming right for the psychic-type Pokemon. Alakazam, use your psychic powers to stop Charizard cold, Luana cried. A strange light began to glow in Alakazam's eyes. Beams of psychic energy enveloped Charizard. The fire-type Pokemon stopped moving midair. The light from Alakazam's psychic attack had stopped it. Ash thought quickly. Pikachu, help Charizard, he called out. Use Thundershock on Alakazam. Pikachu hurled an electric blast. It accidentally hit Charizard. Char! Charizard roared as its body sizzled with electricity. Ash couldn't believe what he was seeing. Charizard and Pikachu were supposed to be working together. Watch your aim, Pikachu. Luna smiled. You can't win a double battle unless your Pokemon work together, she said. Marowak. Boomerang. Marowak threw the bone in its hand. The bone spiraled through air, then slammed into Charizard. The big Pokemon thudded to the floor. The bone flew right back to Marowak's hand. Now, Alakazam, Luna cried. Hit Charizard with Psychic again. Alakazam shot Psybeam at Charizard, and the Pokemon rose to the air again, surrounded by orange light. Alakazam looked pleased. It pointed one of the spoons in its hand at Charizard and gave it a twist. At the same moment, Charizard crashed back to the floor. Marowak threw another boomerang. The heavy bow slammed into Charizard, then returned to Marowak. Ash looked at Charizard, feeling worried. The Pokemon was taking a lot of damage. It looked severely weakened. Wrap it up, Alakazam, Luana said. Alakazam raised the spoon again, and Charizard rose up. Charizard needed help. Pikachu, Ash cried. Charizard is your friend. You have to help it. Pika? Pikachu sounded reluctant. Then it looked at Charizard, helpless under Alakazam's powers. Pikachu nodded at Ash. Electric sparks crackled as it built up a charge. Then it hurled a lightning bolt at Alakazam. For a split second, Alakazam lost control of its psychic hold on Charizard. The fire-type Pokemon landed squarely on its beak. It roared. Charizard looked much stronger now. Luana turned her attention to Pikachu. Marowak, hit Pikachu with Body Slam. Marowak charged across the gym floor, head lowered. It was about to slam into Pikachu when Charizard lowered its huge wing. It knocked Marowak away. Pikachu and Charizard are starting to work together, Misty said. Charizard began to fly across the length of the gym, ready to attack Alakazam and Marowak. Pikachu ran alongside Charizard. They jumped up. Charizard paused, then let Pikachu jump onto his back. Ash was relieved. His Pokemon were really working as a team now. But Marowak and Alakazam weren't giving up. Marowak threw another bone at Pikachu. The electric-type Pokemon ducked, and the bone missed. Pikachu responded by zapping Marowak with an electric blast. The attack had no effect. Marowak is a ground-type Pokemon, Misty said. Electric attacks don't work. This will end it, Luana said confidently. Alakazam, Psybeam. Ash tensed. Psybeam would easily knock almost any Pokemon. A glowing ball of energy formed in Alakazam's mouth. A ball shot out as a beam of golden light. Climb, Charizard, Ash commanded. Charizard flew up, just missing the beam. At the same time, Marowak's bone circled back from the last attack. The bone smacked into Alakazam, sending the Pokemon falling forward. The gym floor absorbed Psybeam. The beam zoomed across the floor, right into Marowak's path. Golden light exploded around the ground-type Pokemon. Marowak tinkered back and forth, then fainted to the floor. Marowak is unable to battle, the announcer said. Ash is the winner. Luana looked out at the battle area, shocked, then smiled. Congratulations, Ash, she said. You just won the J-Star badge.